Go. Go ahead.
Well, it's
It is.
Every morning we wake up, we brush our teeth, wash our face, and take a shower using products that most likely contain microbeads, which are harmful to the environment. And these microbeads have been polluting the lakes, rivers, and oceans for decades. And according to an article that appeared in Al Jazeera on May 22nd by Haya El Nasser, over 471 million particles are released into the San Francisco Bay every day. We use these microbeads, which eventually end up in the ocean, which end up getting consumed by fish, which we eat eventually. Recently, California has placed a ban on using microbeads, which is one of the strongest bans in the country. To localize this even more, here in the Midwest, according to to an article from Business Insider written by Ashley Lutz on May 26, more than 1.7 million particles per square kilometer are found in Lake Erie. On Friday, May 22nd, 2015, the California State Assembly passed the toughest ban on the use of microbeads. And today I will look at the effects of microbeads on the environment and on us. I will look at the ban, and we will look at what companies are saying about the use of this. So many big companies such as Johnson & Johnson and Procter and Gamble have been using microbeads in their products for a very long time. Rachel Abrams from the New York Times said in an article on May 22nd that these are tiny, colorful particles that brands advertise that exfoliate your skin, and it adds sort of a luxury for consumers. And once you rinse them out, they flow through the pipes by the millions and end up in the ocean. In fact, one jar of facial cleanser can contain more than 300 beads. The process is similar to grinding up plastic water bottles and dumping them in the ocean. And when they get dumped in the ocean, fish confuse these microbeads for eggs. And according to the California Waste Group, in their research, they found that the fish eggs were in fact stuck, or that the beads were stuck inside their stomachs. The microbeads are also found in toothpaste, which many dentists have said that they have found these microbeads lodged in people's gums, which causes bacterial infection. The California State Assembly voted the ban just this last week, and this summer the Senate will vote on it for it to become a law. If it becomes a law, it would ban the microbeads as well as biodegradable alternatives. And Steve Wilson from the New York Times told the New York Times, said that there's not enough evidence to prove that these biodegradable products work efficiently. Several states, including Illinois and Indiana, already have bans, or they have restrictions on products that contain microbeads. Several companies such as Johnson and Johnson have already pledged to stop placing microbeads in their products, and by 2017 they hope to have their products rid of the microbeads. However, Carol Goodrich, who is a spokeswoman, told the New York Times that the laws are too restrictive and that and that it restricts the advancement for further research for biodegradable alternatives. And according to an article from Vice News on May 22nd, written by Arijeta Latka, these companies
New messages received from Ida.
have stopped developing, Johnson & Johnson have stopped developing these products using microbeads. L'Oreal, Colgate, and Procter and Gamble have also followed. The Personal Care Products Council, which is a trade group, said that they were neutral on the issue and said that there is enough cutting-edge research to provide alternate uses. Some of these products, some companies use apricot pits, walnut shells, and sand in their products as a replacement for the microbeads. And the reason that these companies use the plastic microbeads is because they are plentiful and they're cheap. According to Beat the Microbead campaign, there is positive change, but there is not enough. More than 3,000 products contain these microbeads, and by this summer, in California, the bill soon might become a law. And according to Richard Blum, who is the assemblyman and the author of the bill, said that California is the 7th largest economy in the world, and that manufacturers will follow their lead. Though microbeads are a small part of the pollution problem, they are a small step toward shifting and decreasing pollution for long term. For more information, you can go to beatthemicrobead.org to find out a list of products and what more you can do. Thank you.
Thank you.